Alright guys, what's up? My name's Jake. I'm here to do political analysis. I'm not here to get into like nerdy statistics or anything. I low-key just want to ball and just say whatever the fuck I want to say because I think it's fun. I've seen a lot of other videos that are just like way too like middle ground in my opinion with like the Senate stuff. And I'm biased and I want to talk about my biases and I'm going to be wrong. Like I'm going to be honest, like there's very little chance what I say is going to happen. I just think it's fun to talk about and I like conspiracy. So let's get right into it. I need Gov extra credit, so please subscribe to my channel. Thank you. And yeah, so this video is on the 2026 Senate election. And there's a lot to learn about here. And I changed a lot of this. And people are going to be like, okay, what the hell are you talking about? Kansas is a toss-up. Kentucky's a toss-up. And that's a fair point. They're probably going to lean Republican, likely Republican. And I get that. I don't think Kansas has ever had a Republican senator. I'm from Kansas. But we do have a Democrat governor. And because this video is specifically what is the best hypothetical case scenario for Democrats in the 2026 Senate race, that's what I'm going to go for. And in my opinion, which is different than other people's opinions that I've seen, like Bridging the Gap, which I really like their stuff, but it's just different than theirs. I think there's maybe a shot in the dark that if Laura Kelly decides to run, she could win. Now, like I said, it's a shot in the dark. I don't think it's going to happen, but that doesn't mean it won't happen. I'm changing my mic right now. It seems a little loud, my fault. Anyway, but let's get right into it. Let's say hypothetically in Kansas, Laura Kelly wins, and if the economy is still kind of going down, like the stock market right now, people are mad at Roger Marshall, who's the other guy that's running in Kansas. I could see Laura Kelly flipping the seat blue, or flipping the seat blue, making the state blue. Anyway, that's one state down. That's my home state. Love you, Laura Kelly. Anyway, let's get right into the second one, Nebraska. And this is going to sound crazy, but I think Dan Osborne could do it. I do. I saw his ads. I like the guy. He nearly took down, what's her name? Shit, I don't know what her name is. We're going to ignore that. Last time, I think he could do it in a blue year, especially because in midterm elections, the loser of the presidential election, and usually who doesn't currently maintain control of the Senate or House, typically has like a 6.5 point favorite going into it. I think in the best case scenario, Nebraska Senate could go blue, and I know that's crazy. We're gonna move over here now. I made Ohio blue, or not blue, a toss up. I'm gonna go back to that. I think Ohio just stays red. It's trending red. I love Sherrod Brown. I do, but I don't think it's going to happen again. Now, one that I do think could be a crazy flip is Kentucky, because Kentucky has a conservative Democrat that's been a governor that's really, really popular right now. I'm just saying, I think Andy Beshear can pull it off. I don't know that anyone else could. I don't know that anyone else could. And I know that sounds crazy to be like, dude, didn't Kentucky go like 20% red for Trump? Yeah, they did. Will they probably flip blue? I don't know. But like I said, I think Andy Beshear is like the only person that could do that. We're going to move on to Georgia, and I think this is the one where I kind of agree with everyone else here. If Brian Kemp runs, I think this is red. Like, he's liked well enough, right? I don't think it's going to happen. But if anyone else runs, I think Ossoff just maintains it, especially in a midterm. Like, he's gets the younger crowd, the youth vote, Gen Z vote, more than most people would, including most Republicans. But I think Brian Kemp can win Georgia if he runs. So I'm going to put that a toss-up because it really just depends who runs, and we're going to ignore that seat for now. I'll come back to it later. Maine, I would have said this is a for sure blue state, right? They went deep for Harris. I mean, they always go blue, except this Susan Collins. Yeah, she won by a damn big margin. She won by like 8%, right? What does it say down here? Yeah, polling. Oh, polling, she may not have been favored. Oh, that was the primary. Where's like the main election? What the heck? Okay, well, it's not showing, so screw this. I hate this. I hate Wikipedia. But yeah, okay, here it is. Source of polling had her winning. There's Sarah Gideon winning and Susan Collins losing. And then Susan Collins won by 9. So I expect just like moderate Republican. She's pro-choice. I expect this to go red. I don't think Democrats will take that. But Roy Cooper in North Carolina, he could pull it off. I think this is finally the year. It's a swap seat area. What's the term called? The state. It's a swing state. That thing, right? I think it could happen, and I don't know that it will happen, but I think this is one of the more likely ones to swing out of any of them here. And I know everyone's like, why is Michigan blue automatically? Like I know people have said that. No one's really said that, but in my mind, people have said that. I just think Michigan's going to stay blue. I think no matter who runs there, Pete Buttigieg or the governor Gretchen Whitmer, that's really popular. I think in a midterm election where Democrats turn out more and Democrats are favored by, like I said, 6.5 points on average, I just think Michigan's pretty much guaranteed blue. And like I said, it's a best case scenario, and best case scenario for the Democrats, Michigan's one of the easiest ones to swing in my opinion. And that just leaves us here with Georgia, which I said I would talk about, and I need to talk about it. I'm going to say right now, I think Kemp runs and I think he wins. And so I would say, in my opinion, best case scenario for Democrats, it's 50-50. And I think that isn't impossible, but in maybe some world, Collins gets some hate, right? They run a lot of money in Maine. Maybe they flip Maine, and so maybe the Democrats are up. Maybe in another world, Kemp doesn't run, and so maybe they flip it, or they hold the seat. Sorry, in Georgia, and it's 52-48. But I extremely doubt it. Maybe in another world, everyone hates JD Vance, and the government goes to shit, and there's an alien takeover, and somehow Ohio goes there. I don't know. Maybe John Cornyn in Texas says something weird and Texas goes blue. But like I said, this is extremely unlikely. I don't think it's going to happen. I would say the best case scenario right now, like if everything goes well for the Democrats, it's 52-48. The other thing, like Gen Z voters might not vote Tom Cotton. And I don't know if Tom Cotton's up in Arizona. Or not Arizona, Arkansas. I'm stupid. Oh my God, don't clip that. Arizona is this one. I know that. But maybe Gen Z would be willing to vote for a Democrat because of the Tom Cotton hate on TikTok. I'm not saying it's going to happen because Arkansas is deep red, but there's like a possibility there. Anyway, that's the video, I think. I think that's it. Best case scenario for Democrats, 2026 Senate. Next video, I want to get one of my Republican friends in here to do a best case scenario for Republicans because I think that's only fair. And I think other people should join this because this is devil's advocate politics, right? I need to get somewhat in the middle of both sides, contradict myself or start some controversy. But I think I'm going to start this video out pretty simple. Next video, I'll probably look over governor races because there is a 2025 governor race, which I could not tell you why. It does not make sense to me. Someone in the comments say something about that. But yeah, first video, appreciate it. Subscribe to me, please. Thank you. Take care. Last time she won by like 9.